Hello everyone, my name is Edward. In this video, I will review the Paul Noble Intermediate course Next Steps in French by Paul Noble. It is to be kept in mind that Paul Noble has released 4 courses when it comes to French. This is the last and final one, which is the intermediate course. Maybe later on he will make an advanced course. But right now he only has 4 courses, and this is the last one, the intermediate. Let's take a look at general overview of this course, how this course is designed and structured. So this course in total is about 8 hours long. We have a native French speakers speaking the French words and sentences, while when it comes to the English words and English explanations, Paul Noble himself speaks also. While his beginner course is more focused on absolute basics and basic building blocks of sentences. This course, the intermediate course, mostly focuses on long sentences and expressions. So here is an example. Je suis désolé, j'étais en train de préparer le dîner. Quand tu es arrivé, alors j'étais en pas prêt à parler. This course doesn't teach you the absolute basics of French. You really need to have completed the previous course before coming over here. If you haven't completed the previous course, then you will not be able to understand a lot of things that is being said. Because this course builds upon the previous course. Everything we have learned in the previous course, the beginner course, this course builds on it. But while this is called an intermediate course, when you finish this course, you will not be at A2 or higher level. You will be still at A1 level, but you will be at A1 advanced level. You will be able to make longer sentences much more easily. Paul is the best teacher when it comes to language learning. His ability to make things so easy, his voice, his relaxing voice, it's so stress-free. He teaches what he will teach you, whatever it is, he will teach you very well. And when it comes to this French course, he teaches you French very well. So whatever you learned in this course, you will have it for very long time, and you will get it in your head very easy. He's just amazing. The second biggest thing is that with this course, Paul have given an audio. I really like this, with whatever type of audio course it is. When you finish the course, instead of going to all the hours of audio, you can simply just go to the audio, the booklet that Paul has provided. It's a short booklet and has all the information he taught you in his audio form. Not all the information, but the sentences. Basically, he teaches you. It is there. You can simply revise it. It has English translation on the one side and French version on the other side. You can simply go through them and review them very easily. Third, a very big point is that Paul uses a native French speaker in his audiobook. Some courses like Michel Thomas, in certain courses, Michel Thomas doesn't use native speakers, and French course is one of them. Michel Thomas French course doesn't have a native speaker, and that's a problem. Whereas Paul Noble uses a native French speaker, and when you hear French from a native speaker, it's very different. So this is a very big plus. He uses native French speakers, and it helps a lot when it comes to learning. And the fourth big major positive will be it's actually priced really decently. It's only $15 on Audible as of year 2022. So that's pretty cheap. The value this course provides is amazing. It's very cheap and only $15 is enough. Let's talk about the negative things now. Paul Noble's courses, not just this one but others too, are created very perfectly, and I find it very difficult to find negative things about it. With that said, the only negative thing that comes to my mind is that it didn't took me that far as I thought it would. I thought after this intermediate course, I will be somewhere in A2 level. But no, Paul Noble course doesn't provide A2 level French. But again, this was my false expectation, because it's an 8-hour course. And just 8-hour course won't take you that far. You need a lot more time if you want to go to A2 level. It's still A1 level material, but A1 advanced level material. So keep your expectation right when you are going through this Paul Noble course. Maybe later on, Paul Noble will make a course that will actually take you to A2 level. But right now, he doesn't have any other course, only 4 courses. Alright, so let's ask this question. Who is this course for? What kind of person should study this course? If you are a complete beginner and you have done previous Paul Noble courses, then yes, of course, you can come here and it will further build upon it. If you are a complete beginner but you haven't done previous courses of Paul Noble, then I strongly suggest you go do the previous course, then come here to the intermediate course. And if you are at A2 level, a strong A2 level, then you don't need to do any of the French courses Paul Noble has, because you most likely already know all the things he will teach you. So it's a waste of time for you. There are other things that you should do that will help you far more. But if you are at A2 level, but still you are struggling at the basics of French, there are basic things you don't know, you are missing something, you have trouble making basic sentences, then yes, come here. Paul Noble course will very strongly build your foundation on French in making French sentences in basic French grammar, and you will no longer have difficulties understanding. When it comes to this particular course, the only person that should study this Paul Noble intermediate course is a person that have already studied the basic course, the beginner course of Paul Noble, because it really builds upon that. So, if you are planning to study Paul Noble courses, make sure to include both the intermediate course as well as the beginner course. These two are very interconnected, and you need to do them both in order to get the most benefit of it. If you want to see a review of Paul Noble beginner course, I will put a link to that in the description. You can check it out. And I'm also making reviews of Michel Thomas and Pimsleur courses, as well as other things like Duolingo and SML. All these reviews are coming, so stay tuned for that. And if you want to ask anything, put it down in the comments. And I will see you guys again.